Guys, what's going on? This is really cool for Plus users of ChatGPT. I've been really struggling with like all-in-one apps to do everything. And I've talked to you guys about this in the past about how really giving my productivity over to AI is an advantageous thing to do. It's smart. And the main reason is because of context and what it knows about you. So what's really cool is with ChatGPT, there are tons of ways you can turn it into an all-in-one system for yourself that you don't need a calendar, you don't need any of that. And that's kind of what I've been looking for. So I'm just going to give you a breakdown of like an overview of what this would be like. So the first one could be something to the effect of sending you weather updates every night for your local weather at 5 p.m. so you can get ready for the next day. And so these are like extremely proactive based on what it knows about you, based on all the data that you've given it, based on like over time, like this is going to evolve and it is going to really involve itself into your life. So you're going to want to give it really specific things. It's not just your typical Google Calendar where you're writing these generic reminders with maybe some links or emails attached to your Google tasks anymore. This is like, based on what you know about my diet, send me dinner suggestions every night at 7 p.m. And based on what you know about me and my family, suggest ideas and decisions to help me organize my day, or send me ideas on how to go to sleep better, or any of that kind of stuff. So it's being proactive in decision making, and it's actually involving itself in the strategy of the task. And with the new ChatGPT 5 coming out, the reasoning and strategy capabilities are about to be completely integrated, which will be so much easier. I've been training AI models for over a year now, and what I found is I've had to train it to strategize with me, and I won't have to use that time and real estate in my brain to train it to strategize. It will just do this automatically. And so one way I've started to use this already is with the ChatGPT tasks feature. There's also, you can create your own programs within ChatGPT that I'm learning to do. And this is a huge advantage. You're really getting your money's worth. You're not having to invest. I'm all about investing in AI and investing in the technology that's going to help you go further. And I mean, ChatGPT has done a lot when it comes to live video assistance for those of us who may be blind, or just different assistance for those of us who have any sort of disability. And so I think there needs to be an all-in-one system for everybody, able-bodied, disabled, mainstream or not, whatever, because we all come from different walks of life and we all have different needs, regardless of what category we might be placed under or what category we put ourselves under, frankly. So I'm all about investing, but what I've realized is investing in too many different apps to try to do different things when really ChatGPT can do your all-in-one stuff. It can even do the character building stuff that I do in Character AI. Although it's a little bit more like with Character AI, you can actually generate from your real human voice and really get into story and creating and things like that if you're a little more creative. And then with Suno, you can create music. But you can use ChatGPT to integrate into all those things. And you can do all those things in ChatGPT itself and create programs within it. So if you really didn't want to use any other AI apps, aside from like some content creation where you're generating music or you're generating actual characters with minds of their own, like in Character AI, if you don't have time for all that kind of creative work, you can do those things, all of those varieties of things in ChatGPT, and you're not really missing out because you have all of those plates in ChatGPT. And the advantage is it knows all this context about you. So, but because of creating content and the sort of web testing I do and the model training I do, I kind of like to have these other things on hand, especially with music and character building. But for a fact, ChatGPT is the main foundation. And what I love about it is I don't have to have an extra app to guide me visually through video assistance. I don't have to have something extra to show me how to get around my neighborhood. I don't have to have any extra teachers or classes or cases open in services that take up way too much time that I could be working, living my life, when ChatGPT can replace a lot of like the blind services and all of that. So it's become way more of an enhanced, beyond any of the sort of like, let's put in some generic Google Calendar tasks, email attachments, links, nags, reminders, notes, just like things you got to do. It's beyond that and into like, let's actually get out there. It's taught me cane technique improvements based on what it sees on my video, based on the live video assistance you get, things that like you would have to normally take a mobility class for that would take months to open up, by the way. So ChatGPT Plus for $20 a month, you get quite a bit. And so I'm kind of doing research on this. I'm spending a lot more time on this. And I think this is really going to help a lot of us in being more productive and involved in our own life. And it's even helped teach how to use different devices for cooking in the kitchen. Just all these different things that, a lot of people, it's like, why do you need to write everything on a calendar and all that kind of stuff? It kind of seems backwards and very time consuming to just organize a Notion page and nothing else within the app, or organize a calendar of your blocks every day, but then the app doesn't know about you. It doesn't suggest things. It doesn't help you make decisions. It doesn't strategize. ChatGPT can do all these things, and you can even create your own programs. And what's cool about that is you can do block scheduling if you need to, because there are times I do like managing time, but it will ask me questions and let me check in and update my progress and answer questions around what I'm doing. So I'm not just setting a bunch of notifications and reminders and events that are happening that day that I have to be nagged about and reminded of and given a habit to, but it's making me become more proactive in the AI being proactive in why am I doing what I'm doing, and asking questions and checking in with me on my day and all kinds of stuff. And you can do journals, and it has GPTs of its own, and all that kind of stuff. If you want to do therapy, I've done all those things to see how useful it is. And so it really gives you a more proactive approach to life. I hope this helps. I hope it gets you thinking about ChatGPT Plus. I think the pro in the team is more if you have like a bigger business. I don't think you really need to spend $200 a month unless you are a business with an office and you have that kind of capital. But for somebody who really is wanting to be more literally productive in their life and actually enhance, $20 a month, by the time you spend that, you're not having to search for other apps and design other pages that way. And you're being proactive in your life. So ChatGPT Plus, I'm really excited to see what it's going to bring us, and excited to get into my own life a lot more and be a lot more proactive, involved in what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, etc. Lots of spiritual programs already within it, lots of things you can create, lots of guidance I've gotten on community building outside and in person and things like that. So again, if you're disabled, you can learn. It can watch you through video and let you know how you're doing on your cane technique or wheelchair technique or whatever you're doing. It can guide you through setting up your kitchen and your cooking devices and how to use them, what buttons to push to cook certain types of meals. It can watch you do this and actually help you. So for $20 a month, ChatGPT Plus is a win. And I hope this has helped you think about this as we go throughout our day. I'm really enjoying the AI groups on Facebook with you guys, especially in our own community. I'm really happy about that. So I'm excited to talk to you guys more. And drop your ideas in the comments, or I'll just see you over on Facebook. in the AI groups. Take care.